Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizzano, and you are listening to another episode of the world famous, the Universally Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I would just call this show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Ladies and gentlemen, today is September the 3rd, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy to be talking to you again today. Today is Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, it's early in the morning, and as I told you, we're coming to you live. I recorded the show last night, but it wasn't that good. Then it took a long time for it to upload, so I don't know what was going on. I guess it was God telling me don't upload this podcast because it wasn't that good anyway. So here we are. We're doing a new show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple announcements to make. Starting next week, there will be a new change in the show starting September the 9th, the year 2024. We are going to be recording Online Marketing Moves on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those episodes will be uploaded on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And that will be it. We will be taking down all 800 and something episodes that we have of the show previous. We will be taking those down. Those will not be up. So if you love the show, you want to download the show. You want to download those episodes, by all means, go ahead and do it now. But once Sunday rolls around, I am going to take down all those episodes, and we are going to start. We are going to start fresh with Online Marketing Moves. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you know anybody who wants to talk about marketing, who wants to talk about entrepreneurship, they want to be a guest on the show, please contact me at the following email address: Tony@TonyRizzano.com. That's Tony@TonyRizzano.com. We will start hopefully in September, but we will definitely start in October. We will start to bring guests on the show. We will talk to people. We will have things that you can download. We will have PDFs. We will have things that you can download. We will have things that you can buy. We are going to really, not talk about it, but we're going to be about it. We are going to do a lot more when it comes to the podcast. We are going to get the podcast out there. We are going to market the podcast the way we should, and we are going to get a lot more listeners. We're going to get a lot more followers, and we're going to do a lot more great things when it comes to Online Marketing Moves. So I hope you stick around. Bring a friend, all that good stuff. But we will definitely do that, and we will be adding a couple more shows to the podcast, to the podcast umbrella. Now, on Tuesdays, we are going to do a show called the Evolving Copywriter Podcast. We are going to talk about copywriting. We are going to talk about what makes great copy. We are going to talk about popular copywriters. We are going to interview people. We are going to do things when it comes to writing, writing books, writing fiction, copywriting. We are going to talk about that. So if you like to hear more about copywriting, tune in on Tuesdays for the Evolving Copywriter Podcast. I'm gonna clue you in on the first episode is gonna be about artificial intelligence. So there you go. That's a little tease. So check that out. Then we're gonna do this other show twice a week, and I'm gonna talk about multi-level marketing and affiliate marketing. But it'll probably mainly be about multi-level marketing. And so on Mondays and Thursdays, we're going to drop that show. And we will have a name and all that for that show. I believe it's Make Multi-Level. I think it's Make MLM Great Again. But that's I'll have that all hashed out the next day or two. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have the YouTube channel. And I will upload Online Marketing Boost on the YouTube channel, but it will be in a podcast form only. I will start making real videos for the YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel, it will be about entrepreneurship, affiliate marketing, all that good stuff. We will make videos about any and everything, and we will have the YouTube channel all filled out, hashed out. In the next week or so, we will start doing real videos. And so, ladies and gentlemen, um, I told you we are making changes. But enough about all that. And the website, I will have the Tony Rizano website up and running by Monday. And so, we are finishing up on that. And so we will have, you can sign up for the emails. If you want to be on the email list, go right ahead. I hope you do. And so we got a lot of things. We have a lot of things coming down the pipe. I hope you stick around. If you haven't stuck around, I hope you join us, or rejoin us, whatever. And because I'm gonna tell you something that's very important. After a while, you do something for so long, and you want to see results, and you got to start seeing results. And I've told myself, I've been doing a podcast, and now it's time to turn up the heat, and now it's time to really, get going, because after a while, you know what you're doing, and so it's just like, all right, you know what to do, you know where to go. Why not? Why not go all the way? Why not? Why not complete it? Why not make this into a real? Why not make this into a whole business, into a whole, entity? And so that's where we're at. But ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about something very important for you when it comes to you. Today we are going to talk about production. We're going to talk about how productive you really are. A lot of times we piss time away. A lot of times we piss opportunities away because we are not productive. A lot of people, they talk and no action. Blah 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 blah. You hear a lot of that. I'm gonna do. People say that all the time. I remember I had a friend. We was gonna drive trucks together. We was gonna team up, go on the road. My boy, he said the same thing. Every time I saw him, I would see him like once a month when I first started driving, and I would be like, "What's up, E? What's up, man? When we gonna get at it?" He said, man, I gotta stop smoking. One month he had to stop smoking. Next month, man, I gotta get my blood pressure gotta get down, man. Man, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. I'm like, all right, man. By the fourth, fifth time I saw him, I said, man, E, I don't want to hear no more excuses, dog. I said, look, man, we either doing this, man, or we ain't. And he like, come on, man, I ain't got no excuses. I said, man, you done gave me an excuse for the last 4-5 months, man. All you want to do, sit around, eat, smoke, and chase up behind a woman, man. That's all you ever gonna try to do. And he like, nah, man, I'm a start, man. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. He was just bumping them gums. He never wasn't gonna do nothing, and he never did nothing. And we never got on the highway together. We didn't, and we wound up, we ain't do nothing. And so I had to leave him alone. And that's how it be sometimes. You don't want to be that person. Always about to. I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. At the end of the day, it don't really matter if you never done something before. It's like I told you before. My daughter, she was born. She don't know how to walk. She don't know how to talk. Can't feed herself, Everything you do for a baby, you got to, now it's been 3 years. And in 3 years, she can walk, she can talk. She can go to the bathroom herself whenever she chooses to. And she eats on her own. She washes her hands by herself, She's learning things, and she came into the world. She didn't know how to do any of that, but she learned. And so a lot of times, all of us, we get too comfortable and, oh man, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. It must be nice to have 1 million followers. You know why you don't have 1 million followers? Because you don't try to get 1 million followers. If you say, man, I want 1 million followers too, I want 2 million followers. what can I do to get 1 million followers? What can I do to get 2 million followers? And you just do this every day, you'll get 1 million followers. Everybody starts off with everybody starts off with 0 followers when they sign up to a website. Now we all know, I mean, to sign up to Instagram or whatever, but we all know, of course, there are people that are famous. As soon as they sign up, they get 1 million followers, like Jennifer Aniston. But Jennifer Aniston was on a TV show for umpteen years, and so you ain't been on no TV show for 1,000 years, and so you're not gonna get 1 million followers off the bat. But what you can do is you can work hard. You can figure out the algorithm of the Instagram and the social media and all that jazz, and then you can get your million. You can get your 1 million followers. It's just like if you ever told yourself, "Man, I want to make $1 million." You know, I used to think, oh man, you got to hit the lottery to get rich. You got to be like an entertainer to get rich. But there are plenty of ways that you can make money. There's plenty of ways that you can generate income, and you just have to just figure them out, and you just do them. You just do them. It's not a it's not a it's not a congressional hearing that you have to go to you know sometimes I've been guilty of this. You sit around and you go, man, I need to do this. I think I need to do this. Man, if I could do this, if I could do that. And then you spend all your time thinking, and you spend no time doing. And doing is dun, 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 dun. Doing is the most important thing, not about talking about it or, reading about it, reading up on it, looking into it, thinking about it, talking to somebody about it, scrolling down, looking at it, researching, ooh. All of that all of that is cool and all, but until you start doing it, then it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. And so let's get into the action. Let's get into the action, baby. Action breaks all. Action solves the problems, okay? You are nervous about calling people on the phone. You don't want to cold call people, okay? You know what you can do to get out of that fear? You can call people. They'll hang up on you. Listen. You're gonna be one of these people. You're gonna get on the phone. You're gonna say hello. They're gonna say hello, and you say, "Oh yes, I am calling." Oh, and then they're gonna say, "Who is this?" And and then they're gonna hang up on you, and that's okay because you want to get the nose out early. Okay, I remember when I was calling. I was in this multi-level marketing, and I called like 10 people in a row, and like 7 people. One guy was like, "Nope," and hung up. Or a young lady got on the phone. I said, "Yeah, I'm with this." And I was going about it all bad too. So I didn't help the situation. But I was like, "Yeah, I'm calling because I'm with this multi-level marketing." Blah, blah. And she hung up, and I thought, "Oh damn, the phone got disconnected." Then I called back, and it went straight to voicemail. And then I said, "Hey, did you hang up on me?" And she said, "Sure did." And then blocked my number after that. And I said, "Good God!" And I said, "Come on, man, this is ridiculous." And so I'm telling you all this, and we're joking around, we're having a good time, but just the doing, just the doing, just doing it, and doing it well. The more you do it, the more you do it well. And so I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, in order for you to really go far, if you want to make the money, if you want to make the millions and millions of dollars, if you want to make a nice income from working for yourself, running a business, doing a business, then you are going to have to learn how to just take action. Okay? It's not hard. When you're busy doing something, you really don't have time to be worried about. Before I had a child, I always thought, man, if I had a baby, what am I gonna do? But what the baby's gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm doing now? I'm so busy trying to raise a kid, I don't have time to think about what if I do this wrong, what if I do that wrong. There are some things I make mistakes on. There are some things that I'm pretty good at, and there are some things that I'm learning. I have a daughter. It's going to be different. I wouldn't want to yell at my son either, but you know, um, the girls are they're wired a little different. So I don't want to completely just scream at my daughter, but sometimes the thought crosses my mind. But there's a way to talk to kids. You don't have to berate them, but you can't. Of course, you're not running a summer camp. You can't say, hey, just do what you want to, kid. But you have to have some structure. But at the same time, you have to be nice about it and all that. Firm. But that's anything in life. That's like having conversation with people. Oh man, if you are employing somebody and they're not doing a great job, you have to say, hey, come on now. We got to do better than what we're doing. You got to work with me now. Work with me. And some people they're going to work with you, and some people they are not going to work with you, and that's just the way it is. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you have to make sure that you are in action mode at all times. You think about something, write it down, you figure it out, and then take some action. Don't You don't have to have everything figured out. We all know that, that you don't have to have everything figured out. Nobody has everything figured out. If we did, we'd all be, dead already. Nobody has everything figured out, and that's okay. You don't have everything figured out. I don't have everything figured out. Jeff Bezos don't have everything figured out. Bill Gates don't have everything figured out. Nobody has everything figured out in life, and that's okay. Action speaks the loudest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today I have a special thing for you. I have a T-shirt that I made that I sell, and I'm gonna leave it in the link. So you can, if you want to buy the shirt, then feel free to buy the shirt. Okay, it says "Action speaks the loudest," and so that shirt will help you. It will motivate you. It will get you down the road. It would say, "Hey, I'm all about the action, baby." Okay. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We will be back tomorrow with the all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony Rizzano. Thank you for listening. God bless each and every one of you. And as always, everybody, peace.